What is going on? I'm here in Turlock today. Spent the night at my friend's house. Came back from Yosemite in the late afternoon. And just decided to use this as a nice little pit stop. And the weather's getting weird. Bunch of clouds moved in. I don't know what's going on. I checked the forecast. It's not supposed to rain, at least not for a few days. It's supposed to rain in a few days. For a couple of days possibly up in these parts. I'm in Turlock, as I said, making my way toward Tracy, California as a start-off point to move into the greater Sacramento River Delta area. And I got some friends out in these parts because this is kind of where I grew up during my high school years. And I plan to do a little bit of a meetup tomorrow with a good friend for coffee in the morning that I haven't seen in forever. And in the afternoon, gonna do a little drone meetup with a couple of friends. Today, I decided I'm just gonna hang out, take it easy in Turlock. And my inclination is immediately just to move on to the next place. But I lived here in Turlock, and I really don't know much of anything about it. I never really explored anything when I was here. It's kind of just a stay-at-home body. And I don't know what there is to explore here, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a drive around, a little look-see-loo here and there, and I'm sure there's something interesting to see. You know, it never fails. When you're in a Walmart parking lot, always somebody's car alarm goes off. Like, how complicated are these things? They have two buttons, on, off, right? Anyways, what was I saying? Anyway, I'm a firm believer of being a tourist in your own town, and this used to be one of my own towns, so I never was a tourist when I lived here, but today I'm going to take that opportunity, just kind of explore what Turlock has to offer. So aside from Colin Kaepernick, Turlock's other great claim to fame, oh, excuse me, geese. Geese crossing is, of course, California State University of Stanislaus, which, if these geese will let me, I would like to explore a little bit. Y'all good? Why is the water bright blue? That is strange. Turlock also shared its part in a page of America's darker history during World War II when it played a part in the internment of Japanese Americans. And here at the Stanislaus County Fairgrounds was one of many internment camps. Here they housed over 3,000 Japanese and other Asian Americans. I don't know all the details about this history because it's really kind of a overlooked, brushed under the rug chapter of the United States, and a lot of people don't like to think about it or talk about it or make comparisons about internment of a whole group of people, but it's really something that shouldn't be forgotten. And here at the Stanislaus County Fairgrounds was just another example of how fear gets the better of us. Here at the 10 East Kitchen and Tap House in Turlock, they've taken these old train cars and turned them into part of the restaurant and bar. Pretty cool, huh? You know, cruising around Turlock as I am right now, I thought it only fitting that I rolled by the old house I used to live in, which is right over here, I do believe. Yep, that's it. Oh wow, they got a lot of cars there now. Turlock, as is the case with most of these Central Valley towns, they're built around railroads, and Turlock is no exception to that. The Southern Pacific Railroad used to run straight up the heart of California, and all along the rail, little towns popped up along the way. Turlock being one of those. Well, I'm standing here on Golden State Boulevard. I believe this cuts from Merced all the way up to Modesto, and it follows the train tracks all the way up. Oculus Rift, is that what it's called? The Oculus Rift?
I know it's Oculus.
I don't know. Yeah, Oculus. So I'm going to put this headset on and travel into time and space.
Yep.
Oh. Wow. Where are those controllers at? Oh, you can see them. That's crazy. What? Let's find something cool to do. Hey, Ryan's home.
What's up?
I just went to Dubai.
Yeah,
And I think I'm going to ride a roller coaster right now.
Oh, you're trying that?
Yeah, this...
Awesome.
Oh, wow. Now I can't hear anything except for the roller coaster. Oh, I'm looking down a girl's shirt. That's highly inappropriate. Oh, there's two really cute girls riding this in, like, lederhosen. This must be in Germany.
You can't get it on the screen? You can.
Wow. This is crazy. Ooh-wee.
So where were you just now?
Apparently I was riding a roller coaster in Germany, and there were sitting right behind me were two beautiful blondes wearing lederhosen.
So nice.
It was very hard to watch the ride itself.
Yeah, that is the ride.
All right, I'm gonna go. What is this called? The Oculus
Quest 2.
Oculus Quest 2. Trying this out. I'm gonna go to the world's largest Starbucks.
It's looking, there it goes. Now it's in full HD.
Wow, it's loud in here too.
Yeah.
This place is enormous.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all those treats.
Sushi? No? Oh, no, it's not.
I have to say that Oculus Quest thing is super cool. And not only is it fun to play games on, but I really like kind of like the full immersion things where like I was sitting in Dubai on a beach just looking at the Burj Al Arab right there, big giant sail of a building, you know, or I was on a roller coaster or on a zip line zipping through the forest. And you can look around and there's people, things all around you. Got surprised by a couple of blondes behind me on a roller coaster. Not a bad day if you ask me. But I could really see how something like this could be very addicting. Like going into Netflix, you're just sitting in a living room, but it's a really nice house. So and you're watching like a home theater screen in front of you, and the sound is like feels surround, like you're right in that room, and you can look around and all behind you, above you, below you, chandeliers and carpets. And I could imagine that becoming very addictive. Ryan's getting ready. We're going to go to the park. What is that? He's got a laser. Oh boy, he's got all the gadgets over here. But I can see that getting very addicting, that Oculus thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where like any environment you want to be in, you could be in it, and you're just laying on your couch for hours on end, just drooling on yourself.
Yeah. I'll get lost just surfing the menus.
Yeah.
Like, and the battery will drain down, and I'll be like, shit, I have to charge it again now.
Well, I get lost searching a menu on regular Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, you just sit there for 20 minutes, and
yes, you do, yeah.
And you're like looking through your list, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you don't end up watching anything.
Yes, I'll do that. Yeah.